Alright, so we got Klee running around here doing her thing, and as you can see, we have the Venti ult back already. I'm telling you guys, this is looking incredible. So what we're going to do is pop the elemental skill, pop the ultimate, and there we go. We are off to the races. We are just popping ults left and right, and as you can see, Klee's ult is back again, boys. Let's go. Alright guys, welcome back to another Genshin Impact video, and in today's video I wanted to try something that I've been working on for a little bit now, and it's something that I like to call the ult rush combo. And the ult rush combo is between Venti and Klee. Now the reason why I wanted to try this in today's video and I wanted to try and pull it off, and something that I've been working on, is because when you take a look at both of their kits, within their kits, they offer something that you can take advantage of or slightly abuse when it comes to ultimates. So if you take a look at Venti's and then you take a look at Klee's, in both of their talents in their kit, they offer the ability for you to get some energy back for your ultimate or your elemental burst. And I was looking into it a little bit further, and I thought I could put together a combination to where we can abuse this in a sense and be able to just pop ultimates left and right and have an ult Fiesta. So in Venti's kit, if you take a look at his Storm Eye talent, if an elemental absorption occurs, this also restores 15 energy to all characters of that corresponding element in the party, and that is when you do the Wind Grant node, the elemental burst. And then if you take a look at Klee's, when a charge attack results in a crit, all party members gain 2 elemental energies back, and that is with the Sparkling Burst talent. Now of course you have to have both these characters at Ascension Phase 4, and it also entails that you have these characters in general. But if you take a look at my Klee, I have her crit rate at nearly 60% and her crit damage at 129% if you round up. So the way I built my Klee is to be able to crit quite often and to be able to crit a lot. So that way we can take advantage of that slight supporting capability that is built into Klee's kit naturally when you get her to Ascension Phase 4. And then for my Venti, I tried to build his energy recharge as high as possible to be able to get that back and to be able to pop ultimates and to keep things going. So the way you have to do this is you have to do Venti's ult first, and then you have to switch into your other characters and then eventually Klee, and make sure that Klee's elemental skill is in correspondence with Venti's elemental burst. You want to make sure that that is in there when Venti's elemental burst is going off, the Wind Grant Ode, so that way Klee is able to go ahead and get her ult back, and then you're able to crit with Klee. That allows Venti to get his ult back, and then Venti's naturally high energy recharge that I provided him is allowing him to be able to pop ultimate. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So I'm going to go ahead and pop ult. I'm going to go ahead and do Chi-Chi's ultimate as well right here. Why not? Might as well throw that in there. Throw out Klee's elemental skills. Just throw out 2 of them. Do the ultimate right here as well, so I can make sure that's built into there. Now I'm going to go ahead and do some attacks, get some charge off, because I want to try and get as much crit going as possible, so that way I can get Venti's ult. And as you can see, Venti's ult is back online already. This is absolutely incredible. So we're going to switch to Venti. We're going to do the elemental skill just because. We're going to go and do the ult because the elemental skill will give us some energy back. Do Chi-Chi's elemental skill as well. Bring out Klee, do hers. And now look, we have Klee's ult back online. Boys, we are cooking. We are absolutely cooking. So we're going to try and get some more crits off here with Klee. Keep that going. Look, Venti's ult is back online. Absolutely incredible. I love how this team synergizes. I love the way I built this team. So we're going to go ahead and take Venti out, do the elemental skill again, and it's just rinse and repeat from here. Go ahead and do the ultimate. Chi-Chi, do the elemental skill and the ultimate, and then we switch to Klee. Klee's ult is back online. This skill and this team is so much fun if built correctly and if you do it right. Now, albeit these are, you know, kind of situational. Look, Venti's ult back online, but the way I built these characters is for them to be able to abuse this system. So we're going to go ahead and do Venti's ult again, do the elemental skill. Chi-Chi, her skill's not online, but we'll switch to Klee, get her elemental skill out there, and there you see, ultimate's back. So what we're going to be doing is trying to crit again so we can get Venti's back online, and it's just rinse and repeat. Keep the rotation flowing, keep the rotation going, And it's just a fun time, man. Like I mentioned, I've been working on this for quite some time, and it's been incredible. Look, Venti's ult's back again. So we're going to take Venti out, do the ult, and then we're going to go ahead and do the elemental skill. And then we're going to take Chi-Chi out. We're going to do her skill, do the ultimate. And then we're going to bring Klee out, get Klee going. And you can see how fast her energy is just replenishing. Look how quick that is coming back online. And right here, we have her ultimate back. And now she's back to doing business. When you can abuse this system and when you can take advantage of what's in these characters' kits, it's fun, man. It's fun. It's a great time. And like I mentioned, this is something that I wanted to try and do because I saw the potential in it. I just had to build it the right way. I saw what was in their kit already, and I wanted to see how I can take advantage of that and make it work in my favor. And as you can see, Venti's ult's back online already. So it's just, it's really fun. Like I mentioned, it may be, you know, slightly situational, but you can do this in just about any scenario in the game. You just have to make sure you have your rotations going correctly and that you have them set up to be able to succeed in getting those elemental bursts off. So like I mentioned, you definitely want to start off with Venti, do Venti's ult, and then do the elemental skill, because the elemental skill will actually give them some energy back. So I was doing it kind of backwards. You saw I corrected myself there towards the end. And then do Chi-Chi's if you want to. Chi-Chi was just a buffer in a sense, and then do Klee's. But as you notice, I didn't use Razor because Razor doesn't really, you know, he doesn't really fit into the rotation. Now, normally when I'm playing the game naturally, I'll take Razor out to just finish off whatever's left, or take Razor out to get some elemental combinations going, like Superconduct or something of that nature, or Overload to get that going as well. Razor gives himself energy, and Razor doesn't really need to benefit from any of that, but he does benefit from Klee and from both actually. But he really is a battery for himself, and it doesn't really need to be part of the rotation. That's why I didn't throw him out there. But Razor does really good, and you can if you want to. I just wanted to make sure that I can get Ventis and Klees going naturally. And as you can see on my Venti, I don't have the greatest of artifacts, but I did go with the energy recharge. I try to make sure that was on my artifacts in just about each and every one of them, to make sure I can get my Venti's energy recharge as high as possible, which you see I almost have at 150%, which is insane. And that was really what I was going for when it comes to Venti, trying to get his energy recharge as high as possible, and then Klee's crit rate as high as possible, so that way they can both benefit and do that little dual combo, ult rush combo duo, whatever you want to call it. And I'm glad I was able to properly show that off. And like I mentioned, Razor was just a battery for himself. He can fit into it to where he actually does benefit greatly, I might add. But I just didn't use it because I wanted to make sure that I was getting Ventis and Klees off properly, like I mentioned once again, to make sure that that was going the way I wanted it to, and that they both had their ult popped. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked what you saw. If you did, drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and subscribe if you want to see more Genshin Impact content. But I'm going to get out of here. Remember to stand out, be different, have fun, go further beyond in everything that you do. And until next time, my boys, until next time, it's your homie Cody GT, and I'm out. Bye, guys.